looks like a short disconnect there. Probably because I didn't turn the computer off and I just sleep because I knew I was going to be doing some more streaming tonight. I've played this game for quite some time. Started playing it back when it was originally released. I think around in 2006. Let's take a look. Oh, 2004. I was mistaken. I've played a little bit of each expansion. Rated a bit. Let's try that again and just... Some of friends like to keep their privacy, so I respect that. In case they log in or try to talk to me through Battle.net, I don't show their names. Years ago, when Black Temple was originally released, I believe I read somewhere that 4% of the guilds actually made it all the way to Black Temple. Burning Crusade expansion I found was quite challenging, but I was also playing my mage. And I find that playing my mage is somewhat challenging from time to time, depending on the expansion and experiences and all that. My main character is a level 110 hunter. I find he's got the most survivability out there. He can burn through much anything without any major issues. Alrighty. Like the rope most of all in a place like this because I can skip all the additional mobs and not worry about attacking them whatsoever. There will be a few mobs that are linked to the boss, so when you fight the boss, you'll aggro the mobs as well. Those ones, those cases you can't really get by, but realistically, 107 in a level 70 raid, I would say, yep, level 70 raid, it is not even an issue or a threat.
In the name of Lady Fire.
This is also not the best way, but a okay way to get gold in game if you trying to find some gold. Typically with World of Warcraft, I buy the game tokens. They average between 20 and 1,000 gold. It's worth tokens. I find if I focus on getting gold and stuff, I can do that in maybe a week or two. If I do some really hardcore tactics, I could actually probably get it today. But that typically means that you have to run out there and just farm certain dungeons over. I find it a little bit dull doing something like that. There are some of the dungeons, there are key things unique or rare to that particular dungeon. Those items can be worth a bit of money. Okay, we're about to face the third boss. I usually trigger the boss and then kill all the mobs as I go. I find it just, it's a little bit easier. Not like these guys are challenge or a threat or anything. With everybody dead, now can loot up. We'll find that I'll probably skip most of the loot just because I don't find it very necessary. I don't make enough gold in this dungeon for it to be worthwhile. I'm mainly just doing this for the 2 warglaves. I already have the one, I'd like the second one. A lot of dungeons that I do like to run, mostly just for the mounts and stuff. Coming up to the entrance to the second boss. Not the second boss, the next boss. Fourth one. I always take the same route because I find it's the most effective time-wise.
For me, the wheel of
Now, if you attack the boss, these mobs will attack those mobs will also aggro as well. So you could kill them either way. I never did run this raid back when my mage was level 70. I didn't get, or my gear wasn't good enough for that at that time. I'll actually, after this, I'll jump on my hunter and I'll do some of different raids and whatnot from the Pandaren expansion. little thing you can do if you're and bags are full because you've been looting everything, killing everything. So after you kill the Kuma boss, you can come here and
You find many things.
sell and repair. I didn't realize I got the Leviathan egg. Could potentially be worth some coin at an auction house. Oh,
You come back.
the first warglaive that had dropped for me. Back when I first started farming this dungeon, this next boss was actually a DPS race. It's because the lower levels, it was level 90 or 85 when I first started running this raid. I believe it was Cataclysm. And you really had to, well, not really, but you had to push out the DPS because of the debuffs that she was able to do back then. But nowadays it's just simple cakewalk.
Pain and suffering are all that wait you.
There's the first debuff that she does. She has 3 heads. After you kill off the first head, these guys spawn. What I like to do is let them all spawn and keep my Blade Fury on. Then with one attack, I can take them all out. Just like that. Just like so.
You can have anything you desire.
Here's the second debuff. But because my regular attacks hit her so hard, they just aren't able to be a threat to me. Just like last time, I'm waiting for them all to spawn. You don't have to, you can kill them at a time, it's just, like I said, I find it a little bit easier. So I'll go stealth and run to the next boss. Now if you're running with your rogue, if you're not fast enough, the next boss gives you a bleed tick over, say, something like 60 seconds, which prevents you from going stealth. Takes you no less than 60 seconds to get to the next door. Final area. Or it takes me little less than 60 seconds, I want to say. After this, I'll hearth back to Dalaran and show you the value of the pet or pets that I get. I do typically keep one as I come across them. That's just so that I've got one for each pet. Looks like he didn't give me a chance to, or he didn't get a chance to give me the debuff. It's showing me the mechanics, so can't tell you what it was. But in most cases, you can actually run this entire dungeon on any character that's, let's say, around 90 or higher, and not really have too much of an issue. Now, if you're fighting these guys, you're on your hunter, make sure you dismiss your pit. There is a small chance that they can charm you. If they do, it's not an issue, it just resets the fight, so you'll have to fight the ones that you haven't killed again. That's if you're lower level. If you're level 110 or higher, depending on when you're watching this, then chances are it's not going to be a risk. In a dungeon like this, I make sure that a rogue and only a rogue goes in. That's because of the warglaives. I make sure that if they do drop, that only my will get the glaives. Now, if there's gear or something like that in there, then I may afterwards consider running
Dismissed.
other classes for stuff like that. But I just do that just because if I ran something like my hunter, can't get to work, dropped, bummed out about it. I wouldn't say that to be angry, or after all, it's just a game. If I lost my account, I'd be bummed, but like I said, it's a game. Now this next boss, find the easiest way to kill them on Blade Fury. Pick the one that'd be most weakest to your class, in this case, Mage, and they're dead. They don't get a chance to say a single word. That's because all their health is linked. Because Blade Fury attacks multiple mobs at once. They essentially do 4 times the damage. Just sit and wait for Akama to do his thing. Alrighty. Finally on to Illidan.
Be wary, friends. The betrayer
Let's see if
meditates in the court just beyond.
Luck's with me tonight. To face him, you do have to talk to Akama.
Akama, your duplicity is hardly
There's
surprising.
some role-playing here that
I should have
you can't
slaughtered
bypass.
you and your malformed brethren long ago.
We've come to end your reign, Illidan. My people and all of Outland shall be free.
Boldly said, but I remain unconvinced.
The time
4,
has come.
3,
The
2,
moment is at hand.
1.
You are not prepared.
I think DBM's slightly out of count there.
I will not be touched by a rabble such as you. Behold,
There are
flames
few
of
stages that you have to go through. Fight him first, and you fight the flames of Azzionth. Wise picks him up and fight him again. Doing damage, I think he put you right into the jail, which he did.
Is this it, mortals? Is this all the fury you can muster?
Their fury pales before mine, Illidan. We have some unsettled business between us.
Maiev, how is it even possible?
Ah, my
Some
long
more.
hunt is finally over. Today, justice will be done.
Then
It's finished.
kill him.
You are beaten.
You have won, Maiev. But the Huntress is nothing without the hunt. You are nothing without me.
He is right. I
Now he's
feel
dead.
Nothing. I am
And I
nothing.
did not get the second Warglaive. That's a shame.
Champions.
The light